Chapter 5 Arrest of a person, Section 41 to 60A. Under which section of CRPC police officer can arrest a person and order from a magistrate without warrant? Section 41. Under CRPC, if a person is arrested by police officer without warrant, whether such person has been admitted to bail or otherwise, such officer in charge of a police station shall report to the district magistrate, or if he so direct, to the sub-divisional magistrate. A. Is the magistrate in his presence one murder took place during the morning walk, whether he can arrest the culprit himself? Yes. Under which one of the following section of CRPC police can arrest the accused without warrant? Section 41. Which one of the following section of the CRPC 1973 authorized to any police officer to arrest any person without an order by magistrate and without a warrant? Section 41. Point out the incorrect statement. A private person may arrest causing to be arrested any person committing a cognizable offense and non-bailable offense. It is a incorrect statement. Which one is correct statement? Or in cognizable offense, any police officer without an order from a magistrate or without a warrant arrest a person. An executive magistrate may arrest the offender when any offense is committed in his presence without his jurisdiction. A police officer may arrest somebody accused of an offense to prevent such person from committing any further offense, for proper investigation of case, for preventing tampering of evidence. In cognizable offense, police officer may arrest the accused without warrant. A police officer has a reason that K is involved in a murder case. He may arrest K without warrant. In the cognizable case, police will have all the power to investigate, include the power to arrest without warrant. Duty of person making an arrest include give information regarding the arrest and place of detention any of the friend, relative or nominee, insofar as the person of his right as soon as he brought to police station any entry of the fact as whom is the person informed in the book kept of the police station for this purpose. A memorandum of arrest of an arrested person is required to be signed and attested by one of the member of his family member of his locality and countersigned by the arrested person. Which one of the following is not necessarily required for a proper production of arrest under section 41B? The police officer shall inform a person arrested that he has right to the legal counsel during the interrogation. It is not necessary. Police officer shall bear an accurate identification of his name. Police officer shall bear a visible, clear identification of his name. Police officer shall prepare a memorandum of arrest to countersign by the person arrested. Under section 41C of CRPC, government shall establish police control room at state or district level. Where shall a state government establish a police control room? In every district, in every state. Indicate the correct statement regarding the rights of the arrestee. A person arrested without warrant has right to inform to a particular of the offense for which he is arrested. He has relative or friend named by him to be informed about his arrest, be medically examined by the medical officer. Under which provision? Under which provision an arrested person has right to meet an advocate of his choice during interrogation. 41D. When is an arrested person entitled to meet advocate of his choice during interrogation? Which one of the following statement is not correct of the CRPC? Under the CRPC, A is not correct. Inquiry and trial both are include judicial proceeding. Complaint may be made by any person, and it is not necessary that injured or the affected only should complain. Charges are framed only in warrant cases. There is no need to frame a charge in petty summon cases. Which section of CRPC authorized a private person to arrest any person committing cognizable offence? Section 43. A private person may arrest any person who, in his presence, commit cognizable and non-bailable offence. Any private person may arrest without warrant any person commit a cognizable non-bailable offence in his presence, any proclaimed offender. Who among the following can be arrested without the warrant may be any magistrate. A judicial person without his local jurisdiction for whose arrest he is competent to issue a warrant. Under which section of CRPC magistrate can be arrested? Section 44. Which section of CRPC procedure provide a protection to the member of armed force for the arrest? Section 45. Who is given protection for arrest under Section 45 of CRPC? Member of armed forces. Which one of the following statement is wrong? If a person forcibly resists the endeavor to arrest them, the police officer may cause the death of such person irrespective of the offence he has committed, save in exceptional circumstances. No women shall be arrested after sunset before sunrise. Where such exceptional circumstances to arrest exist, the police officer shall obtain a prior permission of the following: Judicial Magistrate First Class. Which one of the following section of CRPC 1973 prohibit a male officer from touching the person of women while making her arrest? Section 46, Clause 1. Power to search a place provided under Section 47. Section 50 of CRPC provided every person arrested without warrant shall be informed of a ground of arrest and of right of bail if the arrest is made of bailable offence. What is the effect of non-compliance of this provision? It shall render the arrest and detention of a person concerned illegal and shall enable a person to arrest, move for habeas corpus, obtain his release. Under which provisions of Code of Criminal Procedure it is mandatory for the police officer to inform the person arrested the ground of arrest and right of the bail of offence is not non-bailable? Section 50. Which one of the following section of CRPC provide that a person of a female shall be examined only by or under supervision of female registered medical practitioner? Section 53, Clause 2. Under Section 53 CRPC, examination of accused by medical practitioner is at the request of police officer of not below the rank of sub-inspector. Section 53A of CRPC Amendment Act 25 of 2000 provides the examination of the person accused of rape by medical practitioner as a request of police officer. Under Section 53A of CRPC, when a person is arrested on the charge of committing rape, the arrestee may be examined by the registered medical practitioner other than the registered medical practitioner employed in a hospital run by the government or by the local authority where latter is not available within the radius of 16 km from the place where the offense has been committed. Under which section of the arrested person can submit application for his medical examination before the court. Section 54. Under which section of CRPC arrested person is to be examined by the government medical officer immediately after such arrest. Section 54. Which one of the following section of CRPC provide identification of arrested person? 54A. Procedure when police officer dispute his subordinate to arrest without warrant given under Section 55. Provision relating to health and safety of arrested person has been provided under which one of the following section of CRPC? Section 55A. Provision relating to health and safety of arrested person has been prescribed under which one of the following section of CRPC? 55A. A person arrested by police officer may be kept in custody for 24 hours. A person arrested should be presented before the magistrate, excluding time of January to the court within 24 hours. Under which one of the following section of CRPC it is mandatory for the officer to produce a person arrested before the magistrate within the hour of the arrest? 57. In which one of the following section of CRPC 1973 it is mandatory to produce a person arrested before magistrate within 24 hours of the arrest? Section 57. Under which section of CRPC it is mandatory to produce an arrested person before magistrate within 24 hours of the arrest? 57. Under which section the provision that police officer when arrested person without warrant cannot keep in custody for more than 24 hours? Section 57. Under Section 60 of CRPC, person arrested under all of these circumstances. In the case of commission of offense in the presence of police officer, on credible information about the commission of an offense punishable with imprisonment for more than 7 years, on the complaint by the victim, when police officer has reason to believe that the concerned person has committed the offense, a report of the person arrested without warrant shall be given to the officer in charge of a police station to either to the district magistrate or sub-divisional magistrate. In the famous case of Supreme Court has provided a strict guideline related to the right of arrested person, D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal. The accused person has been granted the right to inform of the nature and cause of accusation. A person arrested on the charge of committing rape can be medically examined and request of the police officer of the concerned police station, even by force. Point out correct statement. A private person may arrest or cause to be arrested any person who has in his presence committed non-bailable and cognizable offense. An executive or judicial magistrate may himself arrest or order any person to arrest the offender when the offense is committed in the presence or within the jurisdiction, any police officer may arrest a person without an order from the magistrate and without whom has been concerned in any cognizable offense. Which one of the following statement is not correct? Police officer not arrest without warrant to the accused in the billable offense in any situation is not correct. Which one is correct? Billable offense means by which is shown billable in the first schedule of CRPC 1973. Billable offense means an offense which is made billable by any other law for time in force. Non-billable means any other offense which is not billable. If a person identifying a person arrest or mentally physically disabled, who will supervise the process of identification under CRPC? Judicial magistrate. Consider the following statement. A police officer has a power to arrest any person without an order from the magistrate or warrant of arrest if he has right to suspect his complicity in the cognizable offense punishable with imprisonment which may extend to 7 years, provided that he has satisfied for the reason in writing that such arrest is necessary to prevent such person from committing a further offense, for a proper investigation of the offense, to prevent such person from tampering or causing the evidence of the offense disappear. Under CRPC, police may arrest any person without the order from the magistrate or without warrant who commit a cognizable offense in the presence of police officer who has been proclaimed as an offender either under the code or other of the state government, who obstruct the police officer while in the execution of lawful duty. Arrest of a person is covered under dash chapter of the CRPC. 5. Which one of the following is correct? A person arrested by police officer without warrant shall taken before the magistrate without unnecessary delay. Any person any person who commits a non-billable cognizable offense in his presence or is a proclaimed offender. The Supreme Court of India in the case of State of Haryana versus Dinesh Kumar 2008 held arrest implies apprehension of the accused by police officer or the submission of the accused to the custody by word or action, including when he is in the judicial custody or surrender before the court or submits its direction. If a person in lawful custody escape, the person from whose custody escaped may immediately pursue arrest him in any place of India. Consider the following statement. Illegal arrest does not vitiate the trial. A confession is not invalidated by the illegal arrest. A mere keeping a person in police station or restricting his movement without the vicinity of the police station amount to arrest. Arrest need not to be handcuff a person but be completely spoken word. Who can commute the sentence of imprisonment of life under CRPC, appropriate government? Shall it is lawful of the police officer to take into the custody of a person who threw or laid down the dirt, flit, rubbish, or any stone on the road or street which cause inconvenience or annoyance to any public. Yes, even without warrant. Which one of the following police officer may arrest such person without any warrant who is under the suspicion of restricting any armed force of the union? Any police officer. A person is arrested for having committed a crime. Which one of the following is not right? Which one is rights are to know the ground of arrest, to get a service of lawyer, to approach the court to read petition of habeas corpus. Section 41 is incorporated into CRPC on the basis of which one of the following decision? D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal.